Going to share his interview experience for TCS. So, from where you got to know about TCS Drive, TCS Ninja Drive?
Yeah, I actually got to know about TCS Drive from TripInsta's Instagram page. I have been connected to TripInsta from once I started my final year of engineering. So I actually got the hiring update, off-campus hiring update from TripInsta's Instagram ID.
You are also part of PPC program, right?
Yeah, I am part of TripInsta placement center. Yes.
Okay. So, when from where you got the notifications for your exam, like from your TPO afterwards, or from the prep insta itself directly?
No, I first of all I got to know about it from TripInsta, but after I got to know about TripInsta after I don't know 5 or 6 days later, our TPO informed us there is a off-campus drive that will be happening conducted by TCS.
So, Shubham, tell me what was the first round for your TCS exam?
The first round was actually it was technical and aptitude was the both round were conducted as a one exam combined. So we had to apply for the exam via TCS next step TCS Ion portal.
Okay.
So we had to register. Since this whole process was conducted just exclusively for TCS hiring. So we didn't have to pay any fees for the TCS entity exam. I think there, if you have to give TCS exam later on, I guess you have some charges. But since this was for TCS hiring, we didn't have to pay any charges, and the registration was on TCS Ion. Once we filled out the form, we received the mail from TCS Ion again. But after that, we were asked to download a safe browser, the safe examination browser extension, and we had to install that, download and install that.
So, what was the platform
And
used
we
for
did.
exam?
It was, I guess, it was made by TCS itself.
TCS Ion itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, TCS itself.
Okay.
So we did get a bunch of practice exam, like demo exams, like full length demo exam. I guess we got
Just before
two
the exam.
attempts at demo exam.
Before the exam.
Before exam, total in all we can consider it as 3. First exam was a short exam. It had just 5 to 6 questions.
So it was kind of a mock test. It was kind of a mock test, right?
We got, mock test. Yes, we got mock test. And in mock test, it was a full length mock test, and complete, identical to your actual TCS NQT exam. We did, and we were once we got the exam link, we were asked to click on that link, and that link would automatically open up the browser extension we were asked to install, and it was monitored. This was a proctored exam. Okay. So once that extension was enabled, it would take over the entire screen of our laptop and
switch between the tabs, right?
Yeah, we weren't allowed to switch between tabs and anything. Yes. And one more thing to add was we weren't allowed to have any sort of calculator or notepad for rough work. So TCS had said it will be provided to you inside in browser, in the browser extension itself.
But that was not there.
So that wasn't there. So it was a little bit of inconvenience. But once after that, it had it had 5 rounds, 5 sections in the entire First was quantitative aptitude. It had 26 questions.
Okay.
Then it was logical. It was logical, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, logical and then verbal.
Logical and verbal. And once that was, and again they had around 25 to 24 rounds, 24 to 25 questions.
Yeah.
And next was programming logic questions. Programming logic questions basically had pseudocodes.
Okay.
And pseudocodes, we had to analyze the pseudocode and basically had
How many questions were there in this particular section, programming logic?
I guess 10, I guess, if I'm not wrong, 10 questions were there.
Okay.
And the entire pseudocode, majorly of 2 types. One, whether we had to predict, tell the output of the pseudocode, and the second type of questions were whether we had to tell whether the pseudocode will work or not. Basically, the pseudocode is right or not.
Difficulty level for these questions?
Difficulty level was quite from medium to high. There weren't any very easy question that you can just knock them out. There you had to actually think little bit about even for quantitative and logical question. you had to like give a little bit of thought while solving each question. And pseudocode questions were quite difficult. Like so, medium to difficult questions were there in
So do
pseudocode.
you remember any topic or something on which they were based on?
Yeah, sure. So basically, the questions in pseudocode were based on
Data structures,
operators
basically.
like operators like for loops, if else conditioning, program flows statements, by and or operators, bitwise and or operators, that sort of questions. So basically, we were assessed on whether we can follow the program flow accurately or not.
Okay, okay.
So
And
that was
afterwards
the
there
technique.
was your coding round, right?
Yeah, after
And
that,
you might
afterwards it
have
was my coding
two
round.
questions there in your coding round.
Yes, yes, I did have two questions. Again, two questions had different weightage. One
Okay.
was a comparatively easy question. One was a little bit harder question. First one was an array
Array based question.
operations question, simple,
Okay.
yeah. And the second one was a linked list based question. But there were little bit some glitches in the system TCS has provided. Many of my colleagues, including me, the browser got abruptly shut down and we had to restart the test. But
Yeah, this thing
yeah,
happened with a lot of students in like October
yeah,
drive
lot
and
of
September.
students.
They
Yes,
also
yes,
just
yes, yes.
conducted
On the
test
October attempt.
retests also for like
Yes, yes,
consecutive
they
three
did
days.
conduct.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
you again appeared for that
So
particular test, or like you just appeared once when this glitch
yeah,
was going on?
yeah, yeah. So I got results, and till I got results, I know like I wasn't going to get qualified for digital profile. And before till that point, I had already received offer from Accenture. So I didn't really proceed further with that attempt with TCS recruitment process.
So
And
have you interviewed for? Are you have you got interviewed for your TCS technical
no, I
round?
haven't. Once we got our TCS NQT result, we had to apply for the job on the TCS Next Step portal, which is the
Okay.
job portal for
So you
TCS.
didn't appear for your
Yeah,
technical
exactly.
interview.
Yeah, yeah. So I didn't apply for that, and so I didn't get a call because I had already received offer from Accenture. So I didn't really proceed further with the TCS recruitment process. I did want to give the TCS NQT the January attempt, which was specifically for the student who had missed out on the attempt because of the technical glitches in the October attempt. But the thing was, the January attempt was in center assessment. So you basically had to go to TCS Ion Test Center,
Okay.
and there was only limited seats. If I'm not wrong, there were only 200K seats available, and all the TCS Ion centers nearest to me were actually already full. I guess it took like 5 to 6 days just to fill out all the centers in Maharashtra. So I checked for
Okay.
Mumbai, Pune, Kolhapur,
So
Ratnagiri,
basically, you
and
live
Goa
in
as well.
Mumbai.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
didn't get to apply for the second attempt.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
So
yeah.
do you remember what kind of questions were there in your coding now? If you would like to recall
Yeah,
any
coding.
of them.
Yeah, sure. I can't exactly remember the exact problem statement, but I do remember what data structures those questions were based on. First question was based on array, and it was a recursion problem.
Okay.
So we had to it was a recursion problem. And second problem, which was the harder one, which had a little bit more weightage. So that problem was based on a linked list problem.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
So
basically
you can
TCS
say you had
India
to
mostly focuses on your linked list trees, arrays,
yeah,
and pointers. These
yeah,
things.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Your data structures knowledge, your actual DSA knowledge.
So this was all for your TCS Ninja interview, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. This was all from my TCS Ninja
Okay. Thank
process.
you so
Yeah,
much, Shubham, for sharing your interview experience with us. We are glad that
thank
you
you,
are
sir.
helping so many students with your interviews and providing all the knowledge that you have been through like in your these drives. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All the best for
Thank you
future,
so much for
Shubham.
having me.